Test, test, test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. So we got a few setups we're looking at, y'all. As you can see, gold just broke this level. Gold did a nice move yesterday during New York session and last night during Tokyo session. We're going to be looking for continued buys on gold. Right now, we're going to be looking to see if we can break above and maintain 4164 support. If we can hold 4164 support, we could look for buys going to 4178. That's what we're going to be looking at right now with gold. GJ also ended up going as projected yesterday as well as GU. Now we do got some news today. We're going to see if we can catch a setup before the news pops up, but we do have 7:30 GBP news, and then we have 8:30 USD news. All right, so make sure to keep that in mind. Let's see if we hit TP1 on this thing. Let me know if the audio sounding good, y'all. Let's see if gold can hold this level here. New 5-minute about to pop up in a little bit. Those just join the stream. We have not entered this trade yet. This is just a trade idea. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. So right now we're in a couple positions. Well, no, we're in a couple positions. We're in one position. We're in G right now. We're approaching TP1 right here. And then we're looking for possible gold buys. If you was in the live stream yesterday, gold when that's projected during New York session. Then did the second move we was looking for last night during Tokyo session. NAS100 also when that's projected. GJ when that's projected, and then GU when that's projected as well. We got a new 15 about to pop up in about a minute and some change. Let's see if we can hit TP1. And again, we do got a couple news events today. We have 7:30 GBP news, and then we have 8:30 USD news. Make sure to like the lives. You hop up in here. Y'all subscribe if you're not subscribed already. We're almost at 4,300 subscribers. We can get to that easily. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today. All right, cool. Let's make sure we're sounding good. Let's see what this next 15's got in store for us. I'm gonna let the folks start about to hit TP1. Now we're getting teased. There we go. There we go. New 15. Let's see what this next 15 looks like. So we're looking for a retest here on gold. GU's pushing. TP2 hit. Let me go ahead and let the members know. Again, I was just talking to a member before we started this live. I just had a one-on-one session before this live. Again, we have news today, right? Everybody tells you when there's news days to not trade the entire day. All you have to do is either trade before news or trade after news. Very simple, right? Like yesterday, we took trades after the news, right? Today, we're taking trades before the news. And we're making bread, no issue. You see what I'm saying? Look at that push. New 5 minute just popped up. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at your charts, drop them in the chat. We're just currently in G right now. We're currently at a nice 1-to-1.
I wanted the word cuppa as in cuppa.
So, but GJ right now, what we're going to be looking for is either for GJ to break above and hold 206.25 as support. If GJ can do that, we could look for buys going to 206.70, or we're going to look for price to reject and retest 205.75 and hold that as support. Then we could look for buys. Right now, we're in GU's rejecting a little bit, but we hit TP2 on that. It was that nice 1-to-1. Let us see what this next 15 looks like. They're also looking for a retest on gold. If gold can retest and maintain 41.62 as support, we're going to be looking for buys going to 41.80. New 15's about to pop up. I'll just see what GJ and Gold do in this next 15. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well, y'all. Y'all see it scrolling at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram, Playmaker_Way, TikTok _Playmaker_Way_. Post daily on both pages. Shout out to those I was in the TikTok live yesterday. We should be going live today as well. I just got to double check my schedule, but we should be going live around the same time today as well. But as far as tomorrow, because of the bank holiday and shit, we're not going to trade tomorrow. I might be on the charts, but I'm not going to go live or anything tomorrow. So we're going to take a break tomorrow, but we will be live on Friday looking for setups. Again, if gold can retest and maintain 41.62 as support, we can look for buyers going to 41.78. All right, so let's see if gold can hold this low as support again. We can maintain 41.62 as support. We're going to be looking for buyers going to 41.78. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram, y'all. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. As far as how we did yesterday, GJ ended up hitting the final TP yesterday, catching a nice 1-2, almost 1-3 RR. And then I also took a NAS100 setup. We talked about sales in yesterday's live. Ended up going as projected during the 9:30. If y'all was in the London session live, y'all remember we was looking for sales here, but it failed to break and hold, right? versus when the New York session popped up, it held as resistance. We went for that sell setup. Gold also went as projected yesterday as well. So literally every chart we talked about yesterday ended up going as projected. So we're about to see if today's going to be the same thing. Whoops, that's the wrong thing. Let me fix that. There we go. See if gold holds this level. We hit TB2. We almost hit TB3 on GU. We're still on profit though. And then G just kind of chilling, taking a nap right now. Again, we do have 7:30 and 8:30 news today. We got 7:30 GBP news, 8:30 USD news. But as far as how we're doing so far this week, we're 2-0 unless you re-enter that GJ setup 3-0 for the week. Because again, we did take some other setups, but they moved really quick. So I was able to post a signal. So I didn't call any other signals yesterday. But as far as how we did last week, we went 6-2 last week, giving us a 75% win rate. Caught a nice 1-1 and 1-2 on Monday. Caught a 1-3 on Tuesday. 1-1 and 1-5 on Wednesday. And then Thursday, got a nice 1-4. And then Friday last week, we didn't take any trades at all. Let's flip this over so we can pay attention to that. Then the week prior, we went 6-1 and then 8-0. So that's how we're doing so far this month. As far as how we did last month, if you scroll to November 3rd, you can see how we ended October. 30 wins, 4 losses, giving us an 88% win rate. Caught a total of 166,250 pips. Click right here. It's going to take you to the beginning of the month, where you can also see how we ended September 16-3. Everything is dated, timed, and documented. We do the recap of the week at the end of every week, recap of the month and quarter at the end of every month and quarter. And then if you scroll to October 3rd, you can see how we did quarter 3. July, we went 17-2, August 23-2, September 16-3. Into the quarter 56-7, giving us an 89% win rate. So we had an 89% win rate quarter 3, a 90% win rate quarter 2, and then we had a 90% win rate quarter 1. So we've just been absolutely killing it this year. But we're about to see what today's got in store for us. So we got gold holding this level, which I like. So again, if we can maintain this level of support, we're looking for continued buys. If you got any questions, drop in the chat. When we can need charts, drop in the chat. Yeah, but today's going to be definitely interesting. The news yesterday didn't do anything too crazy. So it's going to be interesting to see what today's news events do. Let's see if we can hit this next TP. New 15 about to pop up in a little bit. We just need some more volume. Price is struggling to break past this next point right here. We do got this level of traffic right above this zone as well. We're going to see what this next 15 looks like. Again, we do have 730 GBP with 830 news. Do keep that in mind. We're about to see what price does right here. Nobody should close this trade red though, because we're at a nice 1-to-1 right now. We got GU rejecting, gold rejected as well. But again, this is why we wait for the retest. We do a FOMO. Let me fix that alert. But we still got plenty of time for some setups. Do not be too shocked or surprised that most of the action doesn't take place till New York session today, especially because we got those news events popping off. If y'all got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at your charts, drop them in the chat. But you already know the drill. We're just chilling, patiently waiting right now. What's going on, Paul? I see you up in here. I just got wicked out. So if we can break back above and hold, I'm going to look for re-entry. A little warm up for the day. So I'm going to look for re-entry on that. If we can push back above. Then we're going to see how gold reacts here again. We're looking for buys on gold. So we're either going to look for buys that we can retest and maintain 41.44 as support. Or if we could break back above and hold 41.62 as support, then we're going to look for buys going to 41.78. Again, it hasn't really done much for the day. So, yeah, New York's going to be very interesting. It still has potential to go either way today. Now, the reason why we're looking for buys is because we broke out of the bearish momentum. But this is also where we struggled to break past and hold last week as well. So, again, it can go either way today. So, we're going to be seeing what New York's got in the store. Still paying attention to gold though. But since we got news at 7:30, if it doesn't push back up by like 5, I'm just gonna leave it alone till after the 7:30, 8:30 news pops off, just like yesterday. And then I'll look for some more setups going to the 9:30 open. Yeah, I got whipped out of that. So I'm gonna look for a re-entry if we can push back above. I'm not gonna really look for a buy if it goes below here. I want to see us maintain this low as support here. And then GJ, same thing. We broke out of it a little bit, but we can, as you can see, we've been struggling to make a new higher high since last week, right? We had that big push 4 days in a row last week, that retracement on Friday, and you can see so far this week we're kind of struggling to make that new higher high. But again, we haven't been this high in a very long time, right? Like, we haven't been this high in a year. And excuse my charts, as y'all know, TradingView's been trolling me, so like all my past trade setups are fucked. I don't know why they did your boy like that, but it's all good. All right, y'all. So I'm still gonna be on the charts for the next hour and some change. But if I don't see anything between now and like 5 a.m., I'm just gonna wait for the 7:30, 8:30 news to pop off and then see what 9 a.m., 9:30's got in store for us. Got a new video dropping for y'all later on today. Make sure to be on the lookout for that. And again, make sure to be following me on Instagram and TikTok. Make sure to have y'all's notices on. If you want to contact me directly, you know what to do. Y'all can DM me, message me. Shout out to everybody in the live. Shout out to everybody that's been alive since the beginning. Again, this week's we already knew it's going to be a little bit slower because of stuff we got going on. But we're going to see if there's some action because, again, after the news yesterday, there was a lot of action on the charts. So G did just push back, so I might look for a re-entry here. And I'm still paying attention to go for possible buy setups as well. But yeah, peace, we out.